Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
Now is a time where I get to look at some gadgets that maybe don't need their own full review, or maybe we just want to take a first look at them to see if they're worth reviewing here on the show. In a few weeks, I'm going to be taking a trip. It's not vacation. I'm actually going to be working, but I'm going to be driving across the United States, and then I have to go. I'm being forced to go to Hawaii to do a wedding. I know it's the, I'm in the mine. I'm a worker there, but I needed power. And so I called up some of my friends, the people that I met over at CES at Ventev, and I asked them, what do you have that I could take with me on the road that you think will actually last through my travels, that will power my devices, that you think will make a believer out of me? And they sent this. Brian, go ahead and go to the overhead. This is a nice assortment of what they suggested for my travels. Now we're starting with of course, the basic wall plug. This is the Ventev Wallport Q1200. Now this is 2.1 amps of output. It's got a no tangle cable, which is one of the things that I really liked for Ventev. You could buy one of those cheap cables, or maybe get those micro USB cables that you find $1 a dozen. They're okay, but you never know exactly how safe they are. You never know how much power they push through. In fact, have you ever started charging your device on a new charger and you realize it charges so much slower? It's probably not the charger. It's probably a really cheap cable, and Ventev makes sure that you get these no tangles. Now there's also this, the Ventev Dashport Q1200. This is for my drive. This again will output 5, 9, or 12 volts up to 2.1 amps, which means I'm going to be able to charge my phone, my tablet, all my USB devices. But then the real big part of this is both of these devices will charge these. These are, let's see if I can get them. These are power banks. This is the PowerCell 3015. It's sort of a standard battery. It's got one port for charging it. It's got one port for taking power out. I can get up to 1.5 amps of output. So it's good for phones, not great for tablets. It's about 3,000 milliamp hours. But the big one, this is the one that I'm going to be holding with me. This is the Ventev PowerCell 6000 Plus. This is a battery and a wall charger. So you don't have to carry an extra device. You can just carry this one little device. It's 6,000 milliamp hours. One port will deliver 1 amp of USB power, the other 2.1 amps of USB power. Now, what I like about this is I'm going to be able to take this on the road, and I told them, look, I'm going to torture them. I'm going to use this like I would any other gear. I'm going to throw it into my bag. It's going to get scuffed up with all my other gear. It's going to make it across the Pacific Ocean. I'm probably going to lose some of this before I finish the review, but I want to see how it actually survives summer travel. Now, the wall port, this thing sells for about $33, $34. The little car charger goes for about $27. The PowerCell 3015 goes for about $35. And the wall charger, the 6,000 milliamp hour battery, goes for about $67. So it's comparable in price to other products that you're going to find. I do want to see, though, if it's going to survive my first look.